So there is three tools that I'm planning to compare. One is Gemini's Veo, ChatGPT Sora, and we also have Midjourney.
And can you also explain what you give? What prompt are you giving, Funny?
I can show the exact prompt.
You actually ask ChatGPT to create a prompt, and then you are using this prompt to put it into all of these three tools, right?
So this is what VEO generated. I know we were exploring Midjourney, but one thing I realized is this one basically generates frames.
For my newsletter, I started creating an infographic. It took me literally 2 hours to create an infographic, which I could have done it in Canva in like 1 hour.
The only thing that I observed here, right, is the depth of options that you currently have. So see this, the animate image, like low motion, high motion, looping, low motion, high motion.
I wish it had also come with all, since we're talking about a promotional video, like subscription is important, right? Or where we are. It did not mention anything about Apple Podcasts or Spotify or anything.
Gemini is winning for the first time in our entire video trials and different model trials and everything. For the first time, Gemini is winning.
So when you do the same deep research in Claude or ChatGPT, maybe they'll refer like 45 to 50 sources. For Google Gemini Pro, it's referring more than 100 to 200 sources.
I feel like it's doing way better.
Yeah.
And it's the amount of progress I feel they made is tremendous.
But I think for me, still ChatGPT is a go-to. Especially, I'll tell you like one simple reason why it's the go-to.
Even I feel the same, because when I go to GPT now, and if I want to ask something that I chatted with it probably like a couple of months ago, I don't give any context now.
Context is everything, right? When it has all the important context, you don't need to feed it every time the context of what question you're asking. And you can also ask it to don't refer any online information, just tell me what you know about. Hello, hey boys, how are you guys doing?
What's up?
Been good.
I've been exploring some video recording tools today. Not recording, video generation tools today.
It's been a while that we did comparison video, so should we do one, Funny?
Yeah, let's do it.
I think okay, has finally come. We have been exploring all the text generation till date. Yeah. Now is the time to video.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, let's get started. So before we get started, right? So for anybody who's coming to the channel for the first time, so we three are co-hosts. I'm Sid Saladi.
Hi everyone, this is Funny.
Hey everyone, this is Srinath.
So what we do is we basically help you understand AI better. So we are product managers talking about product, latest tech, and AI. So we have been doing a bunch of videos exploring different products, AI tools, and so on and so forth. So please do like and subscribe our channel so that we can keep doing more and more of these videos. So today we're going to do a video comparison, as Funny said. So Funny, let's get started.
Yeah, let's get started. So this is what I'm planning to do, right? So there is three tools that I'm planning to compare. One is Gemini's Veo, ChatGPT Sora, and we also have Midjourney, which I used to be a huge fan of for image generation, but I've never tried it in the recent times. So what I'm thinking of doing is giving them an exact same prompt, and to make it more relevant for product managers and everything product as well, I'm going to give a prompt to say, hey, we have successfully finished our 100th episode. So we want to create a promotional video that we can share with our audience. So I'm going to give a very consistent prompt for each of those and see how they do. Okay. So let me share my screen.
And can you also explain what prompt are you giving, Funny?
Yep. Let me do that. Let me share my screen. I can show the exact prompt. Okay. So this is Gemini's Veo. They're displaying like different models that they have here and stuff. So this is how the prompt goes, right? Create a 45-second promotional video for the podcast everything product. The video should feel energetic, inspiring, and professional with modern tech vibe. Use smooth transitions, upbeat background music, and engaging visuals. Then tone should be confident yet approachable. Something on this lines of the script, like welcome to everything product, the podcast where product leaders share stories, insights, and strategies about products that people love. It's hosted by three of us. And we deep dive into product-led growth, AI trends, and innovations shaping up different technology. Again, this is a prompt generated by ChatGPT. And I also gave a visual direction, like opening should be like this, midsection should be like this. And it also gave some kind of a branding on colors and stuff. I know this is not exactly our branding, but just to keep it consistent, we'll keep some branding. Okay. So now I'm going to use the exact same prompt, give it to Sora. and I'll also give it to Midjourney. And all three of them have different subscriptions. I mean, I just took it for this video, right? I have Sora in general because of ChatGPT, but all three of them have like different monthly subscriptions.
Okay.
So
Yeah. Before you
Go ahead.
start, one thing funny. So I think one thing which I would just want to tell everybody here, right? So you actually ask ChatGPT to create a prompt, and then you are using this prompt to put it into all of these three tools, right? So I think that's a really, really good way of prompting, because a lot of people don't do that. The way, because I think when you ask ChatGPT to create a prompt, it knows what it understands well, and it puts it in that format. So I think this is a really good way to get more out of a chatbot. So I think everybody should start doing that. Ask ChatGPT to build a prompt and then keep using that.
Prompt
Yeah,
engineering.
prompt engineering. Yep. And people should use Prompt Hub. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Now you're calling it Get Prompt.
Get prompts. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Let's get started.
Okay. So criteria wise, maybe time is something that we can take. Video quality, obviously, and
I would say usability,
Time.
because we want it usable, right? End of the day, whatever quality that we want to use it, right, in a form that is usable.
makes sense.
Yep.
Okay. So all three of them started.
What happened to this?
Yeah, this is giving an update here.
Yeah, it's been okay.
Okay.
And I
I was
think
trying a bunch of them in the past for Flavor Fusion. For like, we were trying to create videos for the Raksha Bandhan gift and all of that stuff. So you can see the history there.
So are you using this for your promotional? Funny?
No, so I was trying Sora to generate some of these videos, but I didn't like it as much. But I'm working with the team. I think they used Midjourney.
Oh, your video is ready.
Okay,
That's good.
so now let me show the video that Veo generated. Now you guys are seeing my QuickTime player, right?
Yep.
So this is what Veo generated.
Your guidance to build the future. Okay.
No, you're so gid it to yeah, and I think you were saying generated it as guide. Yeah. Okay, now
Is it
let's
in
see what
beta or did they release it this to public?
they released it. Yeah.
He released it.
Yep. Let's see what Sora did. Okay.
Pick up 2 images to keep.
Okay. Maybe I'll pick this one, simple text, and okay, let's pick this one.
I wish it had come with our 3 images.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, okay. Now it's asking create a video with this or create a video with this. Let's do variation 2.
See,
While we do that, right? I know we were exploring Midjourney, but one thing I realized is this one basically generates frames. So if you want to generate a video, right, you can basically take one and then create it like a starting frame or something like that. Then it continually expands for the frame, not generating the entire video.
okay.
I think the customer base is slightly different there, I guess, right? Where they're trying to get the video editors or people like that, because they probably don't want an entire video. They probably want frames that they can use to edit for the existing videos and stuff. So maybe that's the theme that these guys are going with.
Yeah, and also it's, I think, image generation is really good, but it's also very difficult to get the final product. That's what I observed with ChatGPT or Gemini. So for my newsletter, I started creating an infographic. It took me literally 2 hours to create an infographic, which I could have done it in Canva in like 1 hour. Yeah.
The only thing that I observed here, right, is the depth of options that you currently have. So see this, the animate image, like low motion, high motion, looping, low motion, high motion, different options is what they have. I think the audience mainly is like those editors that want to take like frame by frame and edit things and stuff rather than a generic video generation kind of thing.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's go to the video. Okay. Looks like there is no audio.
Yeah,
So
only Veo has audio.
oh, okay. I think good start, I guess.
Yeah.
I love the video, Veo's video much better.
But did we say in the prompt that we are a podcast?
Yeah. So let's go back to the prompt that we gave, right? Where can I see the prompt? Oh, yeah. Edit prompt. Oh, damn. It's not showing me the past prompt. Maybe I can see it here.
I wish it had also come with all, since we're talking about a promotional video, like subscription is important, right? Or where we are. It did not mention anything about Apple Podcasts or Spotify or anything.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, one thing this one did a good job of is at the end it gave like a visual that tells followers on like and gave all the logos like
Yeah.
Spotify, Apple Podcast, and YouTube and stuff.
Sora, for some reason, it looks to me like more like okay, it's a corporate company. Like how the culture is going to look like.
Can you give it a prompt, Funny? Just tell it that we are like a podcast company. We are like, something like that, right? So
Actually, we did that. So if you see here, 45 for the podcast everything product.
okay.
Okay, and we also told welcome to everything product, the podcast where product leaders share inside stories and stuff. So I mean, I don't know if you see this guys for the first time ever, we are basically telling Gemini is winning. For the first time in our entire like video trials and different model trials and everything, for the first time Gemini is winning.
I think one thing which I've been observing is Gemini, especially with the 2.45 Pro release and all, I feel like it's doing way better.
Yeah.
And it's the amount of progress I feel they made is tremendous.
Especially in deep research, right? So when you do the same deep research in Claude or ChatGPT, maybe they'll refer like 45 to 50 sources. For Google Gemini Pro, it's referring more than 100 to 200 sources, YouTube videos, links, and also it's doing more extensive research. So I like Gemini in that way. But I think for me, still ChatGPT is a go-to. Especially, I'll tell you like one simple reason why it's the go-to. I think the memories feature is a game changer for ChatGPT because context is everything, right? When it has all the important context, it don't need to give it feed it every time the context of what question you're asking. So I think that's like a game changer. So it's becoming very easy for me to get answers without giving much more context. But for Gemini or Claude, I have to give it context.
Very true. Yeah, even I feel the same because when I go to GPT now, and if I want to ask something that I chatted with it probably like a couple of months ago, I don't give any context now. I'm like, I even did this in the past where I just told, hey, do you remember about the specific initiative that we spoke like few months ago? They're like, yes, this is the summary of what you did at that time, and it tells like, do you want to change anything? And I use voice mode a lot, and in the voice mode, it basically tells, do you want to change anything, or do you want me to update it, or do you have any more questions on that, etc.
And you can also ask it to like don't refer any online information, just tell me what you know about myself. And it'll actually give you a lot of good information. And there are also a lot of psychology tests which you can take. You can give it a prompt and it'll actually tell you like where are you over stressing on, where are you actually points where you can improve on. I'll give you guys that test in our channel, and you guys try it. It's just fun to learn about yourself.
Nice. Awesome, guys. Great
Cool.
fun video. And for anyone who's watching our video so far, I hope you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We plan to test a bunch of other tools. We also continue to learn about new things and also share videos on top of that. So thank you for watching. See you in the next one.
Awesome. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks, everyone.